First, let me say thank you to my 6 people who are going to watch this. I genuinely appreciate every single view. I know the visuals suck, and they suck for a reason. I'm not going to sit here and work 6 to 8 hours on a video for 6 people. So yeah, they're going to suck for a little bit. Please put up with me. I'm new at this. I'm trying to get better. But this is another lazy video, and I don't feel like you all love me. Now, before I get into what I really want to talk about, I want to say something. I wish Minister Louis Farrakhan, who carries on the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, would speak to regular black people. Not just a specific group, regular people. We need a leader in a worse way right now, and if I'm picking anybody, I'm picking him. I hope one day that happens. We have too many issues and not enough guidance, and we need somebody to step up in a big way. Now, this video. I am not here to tell you what to think. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'm not taking a side on any specific case or any specific incident. What I am saying is this. If you are serious about using economic pressure as a tool, if you're really serious about it and not just talking, this is what you need to do. Because right now, a lot of people are talking, and talking without a plan is just noise. Every few months, something happens. A verdict comes down. A video goes viral. Somebody gets disrespected on camera. And the internet explodes. Boycott everything. Stop spending your money there. Shut them down. And then 2 weeks later, everybody's back at the same nail salon. I'm not here to judge anybody, but if black consumers are serious about using economic power as a tool, that tool actually works. It has worked before, it can work again, but not the way most people are doing it. So let me break down exactly how an economic blackout actually functions. Not the social media version, the real version, the one that actually costs somebody money. Let's talk about why the numbers matter first. Black Americans spend roughly $1.6 trillion a year. That's not a small number. That's not a community without power. That is one of the largest consumer bases in this country. And a huge chunk of that money flows directly into businesses located in black neighborhoods, often owned by people who don't live there, don't invest back there, and in some cases, don't even respect the people keeping their doors open. That's the setup. Now here's the play. The first thing you have to understand is that a 24-hour blackout is not a boycott. It's a press release. Businesses know you're coming back. They can absorb one bad day. What they cannot absorb is 90 days of nothing. Small businesses, especially convenience stores, nail salons, beauty supply shops, they operate on thin margins. Rent doesn't stop. Inventory costs don't stop. Staff costs don't stop. But if the customers stop, the math stops working. That's the pressure point. So step 1 is simple. Commit to a real timeline, not a weekend, 90 days minimum. Put it in writing as a community. Step 2, and this is the one people skip. Find the replacement before you leave. This is where most boycotts collapse. People stop going to the Target business, there's nothing else nearby, and within 2 weeks, they're back because it's convenient. You have to solve the convenience problem first. Find the black-owned beauty supply store. Find the black-owned nail salon. Find the black-owned restaurant. Map it out. Share it publicly. Make it just as easy to support the right place as it was to support the wrong one. Step 3 is organization. A boycott without a home base is just angry tweets. Create a Facebook page, something simple. Businesses our community no longer supports. Make it local, make it searchable. That page becomes the hub. The list of targeted businesses lives there. The evidence lives there. The Black-owned alternatives live there. The updates live there. Everything points back to that one place. Step 4 is documentation. You can't just say a business is disrespectful. You need receipts, video, screenshots, incident reports, dates and times. When you can show people exactly what happened and exactly who did it, the boycott has a foundation. Without that, it's easy to dismiss. With it, it becomes undeniable. Step 5, think bigger than the front door. Most people stop at don't shop there. But that business has a landlord, it has suppliers, it has distributors, it has a Yelp page, a Google listing, a social media presence. All of those are pressure points. A letter from an organized community group to a landlord asking why they continue to house a business with documented incidents of disrespect, that's a different conversation than a boycott sign on the sidewalk. Coordinate reviews that factually explain the situation. When someone searches that business 6 months from now, the story should come up before the hours of operation do. Step 6 is weekly visibility. Boycotts die in silence. You have to keep it in front of people. Weekly updates. Is the business showing any sign of struggle? Are they trying to respond or apologize? Are people holding the line? That content keeps the community engaged and accountable. The moment the updates stop, the momentum stops. Step 7 is the announcement, when it works. If that business closes or changes its behavior, or the owner comes to the table, you announce it loud. That's proof. Not just that this boycott worked, but that the strategy works. And that proof is the fuel for the next one. Here's the thing nobody wants to say out loud. The reason these campaigns usually fail isn't because Black consumers don't have power. It's because the power isn't organized. It's reactive. It spikes for 2 weeks and then scatters. The businesses know this. They've seen it before. They wait it out. But an organized, documented, sustained economic withdrawal from a business that depends almost entirely on Black customers, that business does not survive that. It can't. The math doesn't work. Montgomery lasted 381 days. 381 days of Black residents refusing to ride the bus. They walked, they carpooled, they built alternative systems, and they won. Not because they were louder, because they were longer. So the question isn't whether Black consumers have economic power. They clearly do. The question is whether the community is willing to treat it like the weapon it actually is. Not something you pick up when you're angry and put down when you get tired. Something you aim, hold steady, and don't let go until something changes. If the answer is yes, now you know how to do it. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you.